News 18. Weather from where you live.
Well, in this date, 1988, we finally saw the real end of the rough summer. End, if you will. I guess saying that twice, but we had 13 days in Kentland that were at or above 100 degrees in the summer of '88. We had 10 at Delphi, Kokomo, Whitestown, Logansport. We had 6 in the Romney, Lafayette area, 5. And speaking of the heat, it's pretty rough today. It's certainly not record-breaking. The record's 97, but it's 89 at the station after a high of 90. 90 Fowler, but 92, that's the hot spot for the day so far. That's at Morocco, 88 Frankfort, and 87 degrees at Crawfordsville. You know, slightly drier air has kind of worked its way in this afternoon, so our heat indices have dropped just a hair. These are the current heat indices in the viewing area. Feels like 91 Lafayette, but 94 Fowler and 94 at Morocco. And the highest heat index I saw today was Morocco, peaked at 95 degrees. For the evening, though, pretty muggy, pretty steamy, though. I think the dew point may creep up again past about 7 o'clock. 76 at 11, 70 for the overnight low, then back up to 84 by 11 a.m. tomorrow. We've had just a couple isolated storms in our southeast counties today. There may be a small isolated thunder shower this evening. That is it. Those are tending to pull away, but there's a cold front right here. That'll bring a few storms tomorrow. But even though we've got a front here, the heat's building back northward out in the Pacific Northwest, and this little bulge will move in here next week. So this is slightly cooler air that'll come in for perhaps 2 days, and then this bulge to the west, that will be our heat next week. We could have an all-out heat wave next week, and the pollen numbers, even with a very slight cool down, will remain high. It's going to be uncomfortable really for about the next 7 days. Notice peaking next week, Monday, as high as about 9.5 on a scale of 0 to 10. So a few scattered storms tomorrow morning and even afternoon and evening. A little bit cooler, less humid with some comfy nights Friday and Saturday. And then hot and dry again. We've got another all-out heat wave, not only next week, but then as we get into September. Tonight, upper 60s to right around 70 area-wide. Tomorrow, just a hair cooler, but still humid, about 85 to 90 for the high, with 88 at Lafayette. Less humid Friday, but still running low 80s north to perhaps some upper 80s in the south. 87 Covington, about 86 at Lafayette. High-res futurecast tonight, we're in good shape for most of the night, but early tomorrow morning we may have a couple of storms that pass through, then a slight lull, then in the afternoon, this is 2, some scattered storms will pop. This is about 6 in the evening. Scattered storms pull away, and then it's mostly clear later on tomorrow night as the cooler, less humid air starts to work in, and then we're going to take the edge off the heat and humidity just a little bit for Friday and on into Saturday. Really quickly here, the Jazz and Blues Fest. Saturday looks good. Low humidity, 87 at 5, 82 at 7, but down to 66 by 11 o'clock. Looks perfect to be outside. There's Sunday at 90, though. The humidity creeps in next week, and I think every day next week will be at or above 90 degrees with 93 by Wednesday.
Certainly still summer.
It is, and it's still going to be summer right into September, too. More than that at 6.
Ted, thank you. Up next, after a suffering second and third degree